Hello, everyone. This is Scribbling Joe, and today, I had a commission and I was tasked to draw some bears or draw a bear. It includes a bear, and I don't particularly know how to draw. I mean, I know how to draw bears if I look at them, but it was supposed to be like a cartoony kind of bear. So, what I was gonna go through my learning process on how to do things. This is basically how I start off. Um, when I do a cartoon or a commission, typically I will go ahead and do some practice sketches in order to get an idea of what it is I want the commission to be. So in this particular case, I took a couple of references of bears, and I hope these are showing up in the recording, but there should be reference here, here, and here. Hopefully you saw me moving them. Otherwise, that would just look very awkward. But so I'm just gonna go ahead and I have these realistic bears. They're actually photos of bears, and I'm going to kind of try to do some sketches. And basically, the way I start off is I will start off with a basic shape and try to get a feel for basically what makes a bear. So I'm starting off with like cliche circle. And one thing I noticed about the bears is that their eyes are quite a bit close together. Now I know this is a very simple drawing. It's very elementary, but I'm going somewhere with this, I can assure you. But based on what I'm looking at, the reference here, let's try to zoom in a little bit. Here I have a reference here, and I hope you guys can see this reference, cause but I have this reference here, and it looks like the bear has basically a circular head, like so, and a rectangle muzzle, like so. The nose tends to be, oh, I guess I could say squarish or even round. And the eyes are like almost directly above the muzzle, and they're pretty close together. I would say possibly 4 eye lengths. If I were to measure this eye like that, it would be like 4 eye lengths away from each other. Eye lengths. These I can't spell. That is totally wrong, I'm sure. There we go. Lengths? Sure. We'll go with this. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Anyway, that's my take on a bear. I think that is how they are done. So that's basically what I am doing. There. So basically, a circle, a rectangle for the mouth, the nose, the muzzle. And it looks like I could go as far up or down. So if I go down, then the bear will look like he's looking down. However, if I go straight on, so, oh, lost my pen. if I go straight on like this, now the bear looks like he's looking right at you. And of course, you add the mouth and stuff. Um, that seems to be the case. As I said, I don't really know how to draw bears. I am not a bear drawing expert. I'm not even sure if there is such a thing. But this is my take. So what I am doing now is I'm practicing. So let's try a different approach here. Maybe the bear is standing. The attempt to be kind of pear-shaped. I'm just trying something here. With they have like big feet, I think. I don't know. I'm just trying things. And maybe a circular head. With his little bear ears. And his little bear nose. And his bear arms. So for the arms, what I'm doing is like kind of what's this? It's a sausage thing or a tentacle thing. I don't know. Whatever you want to call that, I guess. I mean, that seems bear-like to me. So this is one approach you could do, I suppose. Um, so for the body, I'm kind of doing this kind of, what is this? A U shape, I suppose. And big old head, maybe. And there's my rectangle. So my rectangle, I'm looking at it from a different view. So now my rectangle is that way. I'm not sure if I'm making any sense, but really what I'm doing is I'm trying to come up with a good bear design. I don't know, maybe he's reciting Shakespeare or something. That look bear-like? I don't know. Are you guys any bear experts out there? Does this does this scream bear or does this say something else? Let's see. I'm gonna try a different approach here. So I'm actually kind of liking this bear. I don't know. Let's see. So what I have so far is I have a U-shaped body. So like this U. It could even be a pear shape, but I'm going with a U and then a circle head, the rectangular muzzle, and it seems like it could vary how big or small you make that. So the muzzle, I'm thinking, is kind of a cube here, like that. That kind of a deal. And maybe the nose right here. And you could just add some kind of thing there. In this particular case, I have him at a profile, so we're just going to go like that. Give him one little eye there. This is a cute bear. I don't know if I'm going for cute. I like bears, though. They're cute. He's looking up in wonder. So here we have the basic bear shape, I believe. So let's break this down. We're gonna erase that. I don't want that. So I'm gonna like kind of say that it's more of a oval shape kind of deal. Because if you put his legs together, then it kind of makes an oval. And then if he were standing perfectly at attention, you would end up with like this penguin kind of shape. Maybe he's got the little thing there. That's where his pant bear leg goes. And then we have this, and we could point his head down like that. We still have the box shape. His ears can go there. And his eyes can go there. Let's clear that up a little bit. There's a bunch of lines there. So, I don't know. Let's see. I think that appears bear-like to me. I guess let's try some poses where he's actually like doing bear things, like sitting down and whatnot, and walking. Let me see. Do I have a walking bear? I guess I don't. Let's just try some things. So here's a bear. Bear. He's like got the oval shape. This time his legs are like that. Doing his little bear things. I think bears have a nubby little tail or something. Something like that. He's got his bulby little bear. There, I think this kind of works as a bear. I don't know. I think some feedback will be nice. This seems bear-like to me. Do they have a nubby little tail? I think they have a nubby little tail. Let's try doing some bear faces a little bit. Maybe it's a... So here's a circle. There's a circle bear face. Let's go for a more kind of humanish look, maybe. So I'm putting the eyes closer together to kind of exaggerate that. And maybe he's a worried bear. So he's going, oh? think it comes off better. So, okay, so I think it comes off better if the nose is a bit more rectangular or square than if it is if it's more circular. So I'm thinking that the nose should be more of a square than a circle. So here's a worried bear. Maybe he's got some little tufts of fur under there. So here's a little trick. If you ever want to draw eyes, cartoony eyes, that's nope, don't want to do that. So let's say you want to draw cartoony eyes, and let's say you have somebody that's looking straight on at you. So here we go. We have eyes. They're looking straight on at you. Now, a lot of times people will say, well, draw the pupils in the middle. But then you end up with like this weird thing where, I don't know, the person just looks weird. Like that eye just kind of looks strange. So instead of doing that, like instead of drawing the eyes like right in the middle, what I have learned is you can actually draw the eyes almost like they're cross-eyed. And it reads a little better. With cartoons anyway. Anyway, back to bears. So, bear. So here is a bear, I think. That looks bear-like enough for me. Let's try a different face. Perhaps I can. There's my circle. I'm drawing the eyes kind of close together, so like they're cross-eyed almost, and it kind of reads as though, I don't know. It gives them a more aesthetically pleasing look, I suppose. I think his nose is way too close to the top of his head. We'll see. Let's erase this line. That line's a stray. He wasn't supposed to be looking like that. Actually, no, it's not too bad. Bear, bear. So I believe that this works out as a bear. Let me change his eyes. Maybe he'll be better looking down. There you go, guys. This is how I learned to draw a bear. So right before your very eyes. Me drawing a bear. Let's zoom in a little bit. We'll do some more sketches. So so here we have the circle. Let's try to put it all together now. So here we have a circle, and I think that when I do the body, I actually want to go a little bit taller. Maybe we can I'm not worried too much about design right now. I'm just kind of getting a feel for what it is that I want. There is a circle. Like that. And the eyes. The muzzle. And I'm going to bring the nose down a little bit. And I think the nose should be more of a square. And the ears at the top. You know, I actually kind of like him with like, I think the ears would look better if they were more like a teardrop kind of ear. Let's see. I kind of like that ear better. Yeah, I'm liking this ear better. So I'm thinking this might be my bear. He's going through a honey jar because that's what bears do, right? They like honey jars. All right, I think this is it here. So, all in all, reviewing, this is what we have. We have a series of bears. I think this is my final bear. So, this is the cutesy bear. And it really is just a circle. When you break it all down, it is a circle, a U, or maybe a full on thing, a full on oval, and two tentacly things off to the side. So, and don't forget the rectangle for the muzzle, two dots for the eyes, and the ears, the little teardrop ears. That's what I'm going with anyway. You add in the nose, and there we go. We got ourselves a beer. Beer. You can add some more definition, maybe add in some little squigglies to show fur. But in essence, this is the bear. Throw him in some expression. So for the cartoony bear, we just take this right here and we just kind of embellish on it. So here we can add some more. We can got our circle, throw in our eyes right there. And the eyes can be maybe one eye is big and one eye is small like that. I've seen that done a lot in cartoons. So let's erase that. So let's say we want to draw some really expressive eyes. Maybe one eye is big like that and one eye is small. And maybe he's eyeing somebody suspiciously. So he's like that. He's like, what do you think you're doing? You know? So we got the muzzle like that, which I've concluded that it is better as a square for the nose. Let's see. Let's add in. I think the mouth is looking kind of. Nope. Mouth is fine. So and there's my bear. I believe that is correct. Yeah. Seems bare enough. Sufficiently bear like. Let's do this again. Hopefully, you guys can't hear that train. Circle. Eyes. rectangular muzzle. Trying something different here. Oof, that did not turn out good. Let's there we go. Rectangular muzzle, square nose. Bear face. This is my crying bear. So one thing I noticed is that like for doing the mouth, that kind of seems right to have his mouth go beyond the scope of its head. This is my depressed bear. Okay. There, I think this kind of works. There's a bear. So circle, rectangle. Eyes. I think it kind of looks better with the eyes smaller. Ears, square nose. Yeah. I think the eyes look better if they're smaller. Let's erase that bottom area of the mouth. Yeah, guys, there you go. That's my bear. Bear, 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 bear. All right. Hope I see you again. You know, go ahead and hit that like button like that. Hit the like and subscribe. Until next time, this is Scribbling Joe.